Welcome to online classes. In last class we did the problems. Let us continue the problems. Question number 4. Simplify tan inverse of root 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x, and x lies between 0 to pi. So you have to simplify this. Tan inverse of root 1 minus cos x by 1 plus cos x. In first year trigonometry we have the formula cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta in terms of cos theta is 2 cos square theta minus 1. So if I take this minus to this side, minus 1 to this side, we will get as 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta, right? Similarly, we have cos 2 theta is in terms of sin theta, that is 1 minus 2 sin square theta. From this we get, on rearranging we get 1 minus cos 2 theta will be equal to 2 sin square theta. Now we will use these two formulas here. If I replace 2 theta by x, if I replace this 2 theta by x, then theta will be equal to how much? X by 2. So the formula reduced to 1 plus cos x equal to 2 cos square x by 2. Similarly here 1 minus cos x equal to 2 sin square x by 2. So now in the place of 1 minus cos x we have to write 2 sin square x by 2. Similarly in the place of 1 plus cos x we have to write 2 cos square x by 2. So solution: consider the given term, that is tan inverse of root 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x, which is equal to tan inverse of, in the place of 1 minus cos x we have to write 2 sin square x by 2 divided by, in the place of 1 plus cos x we have to write 2 cos square x by 2. Now we will simplify this. Here write the reason. What are the reason? We have 1 minus cos x equal to 2 sin square x by 2, and also 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2. Now we will simplify this term. See, these two getting cancelled. What are the remaining term? It is tan inverse of root. What are the remaining terms here? It is sin square x by 2 by cos square x by 2. What is sin by cos? Tan, right? So here we get tan square x by 2. Now tan square x by 2 is same as tan x by 2 whole square. So this square and square root will getting cancelled. So what is the remaining term? It is tan inverse of tan x by 2. So tan inverse of tan x by 2, which is same as x by 2. So this is the required simplified form of the given question, that is tan inverse of root 1 minus cos x by 1 plus cos x. Here we have to use the formulas, that is, in the place of 1 minus cos x we have to write 2 sin square x by 2. Similarly, in the place of 1 plus cos x we have to write 2 cos square x by 2. 2 getting cancelled, sin by cos means tan, so sin square x by 2 divided by cos square x by 2 is root of tan square x by 2, and this square root and square getting cancelled, remaining term tan inverse of tan x by 2 by property the value equal to x by 2. So this is the required simplified form. Next question. Question number 5. Simplify cot inverse of root 1 plus sin x plus root 1 minus sin x divided by root 1 plus sin x minus root 1 minus sin x, and x belongs to open interval 0 to pi by 4. So what is the question given? Cot inverse of root 1 plus sin x plus root 1 minus sin x divided by root 1 plus sin x minus root 1 minus sin x. So let us recall some trigonometric formulas. See, we have trigonometric identity, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. And we have the formula for sin 2 theta, that is 2 sin theta cos theta. So now if I replace theta by x by 2, and if 2 theta by x, then theta will be x by 2. So we got two formulas. What are the formulas? One is equal to sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2, and second formula sin x will be sin x by 2 cos x by 2. So now here in the place of 1 we have to write sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2, and in the place of sin x 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Let us combine both. So therefore what is the value 1 plus sin x? See, 1 is sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2 plus sin x by 2 cos x by 2. It is of the form, see, it is a square plus b square plus 2ab, that means a plus b whole square, right? A square plus b square plus 2ab means a plus b whole square. So this can be written as sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 whole square, right? So in the place of 1 plus sin x, in the place of 1 plus sin x, we can write this, that is sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 whole square. Now similarly we have to find which formula? 1 minus sin x. So 1 is again sin square x by 2 plus cos square x by 2 minus 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. See, it is of the form a square plus b square minus 2ab. So either you can write it as sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 whole square, or cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square, right? Either this one can be written as cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square, or you can write it as sin x by 2 minus cos x by 2 whole square. But what is the condition given for x? Here x belongs to open interval 0 to pi by 4. See, open interval 0 to pi by 4 means which quadrant? First quadrant up to this value, right? If this is 0, this is pi by 4. As x moves from 0 to pi by 4, which value is maximum, cos x or sin? See, just I have to tell this. If x belongs to open interval 0 to pi by 4, see, cos 0 value 1, whereas sin 0 value is 0. Next, check cos pi by 6. It is root 3 by 2, whereas sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2. Now come for cos pi by 4. It is 1 by root 2. Here it is 1 by root 2. Correct? So, as x moves from 0 to pi by 4, cos value is larger than sin value. So, for that sake, or here cos x value is greater than sin x value, but from pi by 4 to pi by 2, sin x value will be greater than cos x. Why? Cos 60 degree is root 3 by 2, whereas cos 61 by 2, right? So here 0 to pi by 4 cos value will be larger than sin value. So in this case I will take this condition, that is cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square. So now in the place of 1 plus sin x, you have to write sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 whole square. Similarly, in the place of 1 minus sin x, you have to use cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square. So solution, I will consider the given term, that is cot inverse of root 1 plus sin x plus root 1 minus sin x divided by root 1 plus sin x minus root 1 minus sin x, which is equal to cot inverse of, in the place of 1 plus sin x, you have to write sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 whole square, that is root of 1 plus sin x is sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 whole square, plus in the place of 1 minus sin x, you have to write cos x by 2 cos x by 2 minus sin x by, sorry, bracket is here, cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square divided by, again denominator same, In the place of 1 plus sin x, you have to write sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 whole square minus root of, in the place of 1 minus sin x, you have to write cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square. Just write the reasons, that is, you have to write the reasons where 1 plus sin x value and also 1 minus sin x. Just write reasons. Just write those two formulas, that is, what is 1 plus sin x and also what is 1 minus sin x. Now close the bracket. Now see the first term. It is root of some number square. So this is square and square root getting cancelled. Similarly here also square root and square, square root and square, square root and square. So in all the four terms, square root cancel with the square. So what is the remaining term? It is cot inverse of, what is the first term? It is sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 plus, here what are the remaining term? Cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. This is regarding numerator. What about a denominator? First term is, it is sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2. Second term minus, I will put one bracket. What are the remaining term? Cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Now see numerator. Here we have plus sin x by 2 and minus. So these two terms getting cancelled. And in denominator, sin x by 2 minus of minus. So it becomes a plus sin x by 2. But cos x by 2 minus cos x by 2. So these two terms will getting cancelled. So which is equal to, what are the remaining terms in numerator? Which is equal to cot inverse of, here the remaining term is cos x by 2 plus cos x by 2. How much? It is 2 cos x by 2 divided by denominator sin x by 2 minus of minus sin x by 2 means sin x by 2 plus sin x by 2, that is 2 sin x by 2. So 2 cancel. What are the remaining term? It is cot inverse of cos x by 2 by sin x by 2. So cos by sin means it is cot. So it is cot inverse of cot x by 2 by the property, it is x by 2. So cot inverse of root 1 plus sin x plus root 1 minus sin x divided by root 1 plus sin x minus root 1 minus sin x. The simplified form of this question is x by 2. Before going to the next question, if in the question like simplify the following, if we have the term like root 1 minus x square, if we have the term root 1 minus x square, we have to put either x equal to sin theta or you have to put x equal to cos theta. In the question, if we have the term root 1 minus x square, then either you have to put x equal to sin theta or you have to take x equal to cos theta. Why? Because we have trigonometric identity, right? First identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, right? So on rearranging we get sin square theta is 1 minus cos square theta. So this 1 minus x square term is 1 minus cos square, or it can be written as cos square theta equal to 1 minus sin square theta. So if we have the term root of 1 minus x square, you have to take either x equal to sin theta or x equal to cos theta depending on the problem. Or if we have the term like root of a square minus x square, if we have the term root of a square minus x square, you have to take either x equal to a sin theta or x equal to a cos theta. So if we have the term root of a square minus x square, then you have to take either x equal to a sin theta or x equal to a cos theta. Similarly, if we have the term root of 1 plus x square, you have to take either x equal to tan theta or x equal to cot theta. If we have the term root of 1 plus x square, say if I take x equal to tan theta, it becomes 1 plus tan square theta. What is identity 1 plus tan square theta? It is sec square theta, right? So either you have to take x equal to tan theta or x equal to cot theta depending on the problem. Similarly, if we have root of a square plus x square, if we have root of a square plus x square, then you have to put what term? X equal to a tan theta or x equal to a cot theta. Now the last, if we have the term root of x square minus 1, if we have the term root of x square minus 1, you have to put x equal to sec theta or x equal to cosec theta. Root of x square minus 1, either you have to take x equal to sec theta or x equal to cosec theta depending on the problem. Similarly, if we have root of x square minus a square, then you have to take either x equal to a sec theta or x equal to a cosec theta. So please note down this. These are the 6 types. These terms will be used in simplification problems. So I will write next question. Question number 6. Simplify cot inverse of 1 by root of x square minus 1 where x greater than 1. See what is the question given? Cot inverse of root 1 by cot inverse of 1 by root x square minus 1. See, we have the term root of x square minus 1. So which type? 5th type, right? Root of x square minus 1 we have. So you have to take either x equal to sec theta or x equal to cosec theta. So solution. So I will take x equal to sec theta. Solution. Let us put x equal to sec theta, that implies sec inverse x equal to theta, correct? If x equal to sec theta, then sec inverse x equal to theta. Now consider the given question, that is cot inverse of 1 by root of x square minus 1. So the given question reduced to cot inverse of 1 by root of, in the place of x what we have to write? Sec theta. So x square means it is x square theta minus 1. Right. Now what is sec square theta minus 1? In trigonometry, we have the property 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta. So on rearranging, we get, what is the value tan square theta? It is sec square theta. So in the, sec square theta minus 1. So in the place of sec square theta minus 1, what we can write? Tan square theta. So it becomes cot inverse of 1 by root of sec square theta minus 1 is tan square theta. Now, which is equal to, it is cot inverse of this root and square getting cancelled, right? What are the remaining term? It is 1 by tan theta. We got term as cot inverse of 1 by tan theta. What is 1 by tan theta? What is 1 by tan theta? It is cot inverse of cot theta. By property, cot inverse of cot theta is theta. But what is theta? What is theta? It is sec inverse x. So answer is sec inverse x. So the simplified form of a cot inverse of 1 by root x square minus 1 is sec inverse x. See, already I told, if we have the term root of x square minus 1, either we can substitute sec theta or we can substitute cosec theta also, right? So I will do that method also. If I put x equal to cosec theta, what will happen? See, if x equal to cosec theta, then cosec inverse x will be equal to theta, right? Now consider the given question, that is cot inverse of 1 by root of x square minus 1. If we have to substitute x equal to cosec theta, then what will happen? It becomes cot inverse of 1 by root of cosec square theta minus 1. Now what is the trigonometric identity we have? 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosec square theta. So cosec square theta minus 1 will be what? It is cot square theta, right? So in the place of cosec square theta minus 1, we can write cot square theta. Now it becomes cot inverse of, again square root and square getting cancelled, we have the term cot inverse of 1 by cot theta. What is 1 by cot theta? It is tan theta. But we don't have the property cot inverse of cot, right? So in order to have the property, what property we have actually? Cot inverse of cot we have. So now we have to write this tan in terms of cot. What is the property? How to write a tan theta in terms of cot? That is cot of pi by 2 minus theta. In first year trigonometry, we have this formula, that is tan theta can be written as cot of pi by 2 minus theta. So cot inverse of cot, again by property, it is pi by 2 minus theta. But what is theta? It is cosec inverse x. See, if I stop up to this step, the final answers may not look same, right? But in a proper, see the one of the property in inverse trigonometry, cosec inverse x plus sec inverse x equal to pi by 2, right? One property we have sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x equal to pi by 2. So see this property, we have the property sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x equal to pi by 2. If I move this term to this side, we get pi by 2 minus cosec inverse x, right? Then what are the remaining term? It is sec inverse x. Same answer, right? So either you can take x equal to sec theta, then move further, or if you put x equal to cosec theta, then also no problem. Or you can stop here also, that is pi by 2 minus cosec inverse x. So this is regarding question number 6. I will give one homework question. Simplify. This is question number 7. Tan inverse of 1 by root of x square minus 1, where mod x is greater than 1. A similar kind of earlier problem. So next question, simplify tan inverse of root 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by x, where x not equal to 0. Now see the question, which term we have? Root of 1 plus x square, right? Already I told, if we have the term root of 1 plus x square, either you have to take x equal to tan theta or x equal to cot theta. So depending on the problem, we can choose one of them. So here I will take, put x equal to tan theta. See, if I put x equal to tan theta, then what is the value? Tan inverse x equal to theta, right? Now I will consider the given question, that is tan inverse of root of 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by x. Now we will substitute in the place of x tan theta. So it becomes tan inverse of root 1 plus x square, that is 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 divided by, in the place of x we have tan theta. Now we have the trigonometric identity. What is trigonometric identity? We have 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. Now which is equal to, it is tan inverse of, in the place of 1 plus tan square theta we can write sec square theta. So it is root of sec square theta minus 1 divided by tan theta. So it is again tan inverse of root of sec square theta is sec theta minus 1 by tan theta. Now we can write sec theta as 1 by cos theta. Similarly tan theta as sin theta by cos theta, right? So now it is equal to tan inverse of sec theta can be written as 1 by cos theta minus 1 divided by tan theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta. Now simplify numerator, that is it is tan inverse of, common denominator in numerator is cos theta. What about numerator? It is 1 minus cos theta divided by, denominator term will be sin theta by cos theta. Now this cos theta is cancelled with this cos theta. What are the remaining term? Tan inverse of 1 minus cos theta by sin theta. Now already we wrote one formula for earlier problem, 1 minus cos x. What is 1 minus cos x? It is 2 sin square x by 2, right? So here we have theta. So what is the formula 1 minus cos theta? It is 2 sin square theta by 2. So numerator becomes 2 sin square theta by 2 divided by, what is the formula sin theta in terms of half angles? It is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. See, sin 2 theta means 2 sin theta cos theta, right? So sin theta will be equal to 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So here 2 cancel and 1 sin theta by 2 getting cancelled, right? What are the remaining term? It is tan inverse of, in numerator, 1 sin theta by 2 term, and in denominator cos theta by 2. So what is sin by cos? It is tan. So it is tan inverse of tan theta by 2. So by property, tan inverse of tan theta by 2 will be theta by 2. But what is theta? Theta will be tan inverse x. So, or this can be written as half into theta. So this is half into tan inverse x. So tan inverse of root 1 plus x square minus 1 by x, and its simplified form is half into tan inverse x. Here first thing we have to do is, you have to take x equal to tan theta, then root of 1 plus x square is root of 1 plus tan square theta. By trigonometric formula, 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. So root of sec square theta is sec theta. Then what we have to do is, in the place of sec theta you have to write 1 by cos theta. Similarly, in the place of tan theta you have to write sin theta by cos theta. And cos theta, after simplifying numerator, these two terms getting cancelled. Now in the place of 1 minus cos theta, apply the trigonometric formula, that is 2 sin square theta by 2, and in the place of sin theta we have to take 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So 2 cancel, 1 sin theta by 2 term getting cancelled. So we get tan inverse of tan theta by 2, hence it is theta by 2. So, but what is theta? It is tan inverse x. So the required simplified form is half into tan inverse x. So let us do some more problems in the next class. Thank you.